Hello there, and welcome to Holanda ZZZ. We are 1 week away from patch 1.4, and with incredible changes coming our way, like the new story that already looks amazing, with the Avengers Assemble moment shown in the trailer, an absurd amount of polychromes, and tons of quality of life improvements, we are in for a really good experience. In this video, I will talk about something I really love in the game and what I think is one of the most exciting things we are getting in the new patch, the endgame content of Zenless Zone 0. In this new patch, we are getting a new endgame content. And look at Genshin Impact. Players have been asking for new endgame content for years, and when they finally got another one, it's imaginary theater. It made people more mad than happy, I think. But in patch 1.4, only 6 months after the release of Zenless Zone 0, we are getting to have not one, not two, but at least 3 endgame modes to enjoy in our favorite game. And these are Deadly Assault, the brand new endgame mode, Shield Critical Node, and Simulated Battle Tower. So let's talk a little bit about them. Deadly Assault is the new endgame content we will enjoy starting in patch 1.4. Based on the information we already have, I believe that Honkai Star Rail players will find this mode very similar to the Apocalyptic Shadow. And from what my Honkai Impact 3rd friends are saying, it has a lot of similarities with the mode Memorial Arena. Instead of fighting against smaller bosses that aren't part of the notorious hunt like Shiyu, we will be facing the big ones this time. At least from what they've shown us. It will be an innovative mode for ZZZ, and we will need 3 different teams to tackle this content. In this mode, there will be 3 bosses with 3 different difficulty levels, unique mechanics, and multiple HP bars. As we reduce the boss's HP, the enemies will become even stronger than at the start of the battle. You won't be able to reuse agents or bambus across the 3 fights, so make sure you are ready to build your 3rd team if you haven't already. In this mode, the total damage will be calculated based on the remaining HP of the enemy, and this will give us a damage score. Additionally, each enemy will have unique conditions for the total score, and if you meet those conditions, you will earn extra points and actions. With our final score, we will receive a rating of 1 star up to a maximum of 3 stars per fight. As mentioned during the 1.4 livestream, to unlock all available rewards, we will need to earn just 6 stars total across the 3 fights. This could be great for players who already have 2 well-built teams, as having 3 stars in 2 of the fights will already guarantee all the polychrome rewards. Moreover, before each battle, we will have the option to choose bonus effects, similar to Resonium, to give our teams an extra boost in power. If you are already familiar with Apocalyptic Shadow, you'll probably notice several similarities. And here's one more. We will be able to reset our team after completing a specific stage, but the score we achieved in all previous fights will be reset. But don't worry, we won't lose the rewards we already earned, but to achieve a higher score than before, we will need to redo all 3 fights. This mode won't be available at launch. We'll have until December 20 to prepare, and the first rotation will last 3 weeks. After that, the content will reset every 2 weeks. Every Friday. Our beloved critical node will also be getting some changes. I can't speak about new enemies or increased HP, but it has been confirmed that instead of resetting every 1st and 16th day of the month, it will now reset every 2 weeks, but also on Fridays. With the new Deadly Assault mode, every Friday we will have new endgame content to do in ZZZ, with weekly reward. Another change coming to critical node is that if you have completed all the floors in the previous reset, you will be able to skip the first 3 floors in the next shield, starting directly at the 4th defense line. But don't worry, you will immediately receive the rewards for floors you completely automatically. Last but not least, in the Redo Renovation Talk Volume 3 post, the developers shared some very exciting news. For all the Towers enjoyers, they confirmed they receive a lot of feedback on the mode, and they will continue to improve it. I'm really looking forward to see what they have in store for us. Wait. Aren't we forgetting something? Or how you just put ambush node in the fridge? Unfortunately, we don't have any news about the fan favorite ambush node, but it would be insane if they brought back rotations for that mode. Now that we are over with the official information, I would like to share my thoughts about the new endgame and the other stuff they are changing in the endgame stuff. So really, I couldn't be more happy and excited for everything. The new mode, it is giving us more chances to use more characters, more teams, so we are not going to feel bad about having more than 2 teams builded, and they are going to incentivize us to do this. We are getting more challenging content with this new mode too, and I really hope that I can try to solo stuff there too, but I would understand if this is impossible because of the score system. I expect the enemies becoming stronger that the devs talked about. It's something like becoming more aggressive, like the tower variant of the enemies. So I'm really looking forward about that. About the shield skip, not gonna lie, I really like doing the 7 nodes. I know the first nodes are really easy, and to be real, all the content is not that hard for some time. About the later floors, I started doing my challenge videos of them with no hits, with solo and everything. But for the earlier floors, I always try to do solo stuff with characters that are not fully built in my account. So the difficulty can increase a little bit, and I can do content with characters that I normally don't use. So the new floors can have a breath of fresh air, you know? But that's me. Other than that, it's a good time saver, so it's still a win for all of us. The new endgame content each week is something that I always wanted, and I'm so happy they are giving this to us so early in the game. Really, they are cooking so much. I swear it was not even 2 weeks ago that I was in my Discord talking with my friends, and I was like, bro, imagine like in 1 year later, we are getting new endgame content each week. It would be peak. And bro, they are doing this in 1.4. Really, this is so incredible. I really try to not blaze that much so people cannot call me a Hoyoshu, but yeah, they are cooking so much. About the tower stuff, I already love tower and still have more floors to do with my no-hit challenge. My objective is try to do the 30 floors that repeat, but hearing that we will probably getting new floors and new enemies, that's incredible. And finally, ambush mode is really fun, but I think tower is kinda like that mode. So even if they don't bring it back, I'm fine with it. And that's everything I wanted to discuss about the endgame of Zenless Zone Zero from patch 1.4. What are your expectations for the massive amounts of content we will be receiving? What other change would you like to see in the endgame? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please don't forget to subscribe. Once again, I'd like to invite everyone to join my Discord server. We are a small community for now, but I guarantee you'll find a cool place to talk about all things from ZZZ. See you guys in the next video.